how hard it is. Like you guys out there on that eastern side, you guys have it rough compared to us.
Yep. That's what I was going to get into a little bit.
Sorry.
No, I mean that's cool. I guess I want to hear more of what you say about that. But some of my questions, I think, will kind of get at that a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
but I guess for people watching, coyotes started in the western United States. They migrated across. Now they're in every state. And as they migrated, they there's some crossbreeding with domestic dogs and wolves on the way over. And so the southeastern part of the U.S. has more of the crossbreeds that have domestic dog genetics in them, and then the northern parts have more of the wolf genetics mixed in them, and that's why they're bigger. The eastern coyote is like a different genetic makeup than a western coyote. They still have their coyote DNA, but there's blends of wolf and dog mixed in as they traveled out east, and that's like one of the main big differences is just the size. Because I don't know if this is my big one or not, but I don't think this isn't even my biggest one, but I got a giant eastern coyote skull that I preserved, and I think it's in my box over here. But I was talking to Marcus. I don't know if you heard this last night, and this was going to be one of my questions for you because I think it demonstrates this a little bit. Is I asked Marcus, "What's the biggest coyote you've got over there in Pennsylvania?" And he sent me a picture of it. It's 51 pounds, and
Yeah,
and
I was on that.
and that thing was. I wish I should have like tried to. Maybe I still can like overlay the picture if I still have it up over if I post that clip of the podcast. But that thing was like fat, like it look. You know how you see like cats that are freaking obese and they just like
Belly hanging
this,
and
this thing was just freaking huge and it was well fed. I know that, but the biggest one I shot was 45 pounds. That's that rug right next to the deer behind me. And I haven't. It's possible I've shot bigger and I just didn't have a scale or didn't think to weigh them. But that one I weighed and I was with my dad and he's like, "We need to weigh that thing, dude. That's a big one." And I was like, "All right." And it was 45 pounds. And so I was going to ask that as like a first question, like, what's the biggest coyote, or do you ever weigh them? Do you know what the biggest coyote you've got out there?
I never even weigh them. And I've shot some big dogs. I would guess probably, around 40 pounds would probably be my biggest dog, just by weight wise grabbing them. I've never actually weighed them until I'm going to get a scale for this winter.
I might have asked somebody over there in Iowa. I asked them what their big. I think they said like 41 or something. But usually you can see that difference by that question because usually you'll hear a different heaviest weight based on that part of the United States.